And we're finally max level. Level 99. I'll increase more magic. But welcome back to Shin Megami Tensei III. Last time, I defeated Ball, which is basically Chiaki in her ascended form. And I decided to actually go back a little bit, and we're at a full Kagutsuchi right now, which is actually perfect right here, because we're going to do a sacrificial fusion, and we'll get Michael right here. So let's do this fusion real quick. Let's do it. Also, you nullify magic, which is fantastic, but it's not even going to be your final form here. Welcome Michael to the party. The reason why I decided to do this was because my Uriel was kind of just on the bench, and I didn't really know what to do with them, so I decided to do a fusion. And as you can also see, I have a Loki here, which took ages to get, by the way. You will not know how long it took to get a Tyrant in the team, because first off, I needed to gather a ton of specific demons, and one of them involved me evolving another demon in order to get an Arahabaki to then fuse that Arahabaki with someone called Dionysus, which was a whole other can of worms. But anyways, now that we got all that sorted out, I believe all I need now is to get myself a Dominion.
Are you sure?
All your skills don't matter. You're just here for a sacrificial fusion, and I walked a little too far, so I now have to cycle all the way back around to, well, I'll be right back. So here's how it's gonna work. We got Michael and Loki, and then we do a sacrificial fusion. Never mind. Oh, okay, I just did it out of order. So fuse Michael with Dominion, and then fuse with Loki. And we get this guy right here. The one we fought way back down inside of the 5th Kalpa. But yeah, I can do Prominence, Fire Boost, and Prayer here. That way, he's a buffer, and also he's a debuffer, while also being able to do some fire damage as well, and heal. And he also has Mega Alone if he really needs to do AoE damage, and Fire Boost just for like single target damage. So this is what I'm gonna go with, actually. Yes, I'm sure. Metatron, get over here. You took so long to be in my party, after all those fusions I had to do. This is definitely gonna be worth it. It costs a lot of Maka too, by the way. But I'm just gonna let this animation play out because I've never actually seen this animation. That's cool looking. I didn't know they get stabbed like that. Oh wow. And they're disappearing like those shadow things in the Subspace Emissary in Smash Bros. Brawl. If you know what I'm talking about. Look at an orb. And there we go. Time to meet you at the door in the 5th Kalpa. I am Metatron the Seraph. I entrust my wrath to you. By the way, this is how long it took me to do this. This is where I started. This is where I am right now. 4 hours of doing this. Of just grinding off camera and getting all of the fusion material into place. And let's just say that I saved you guys a lot of time by having all of that off camera. If you wish to pass, let one with brimming with light step forwards. Well then, let's select Metatron. Present this demon. You have with you a mighty comrade. You may pass. We finally have the one brimming with light. And let's see what we actually have access to in here. So, I have no idea what's here. I'm just gonna see what's over down in this pit. Is it treasure? I have no clue. Where am I? What? Wait, so what is this anyways? Like, huh? Attention trespassers. We are the law here. We will only permit you to use us 3 times before you're forced to leave. Okay, so there's a door here. What are you? Attention trespassers, you're only permitted to use us 2 more times. Attention trespassers, you're only permitted to use us 1 more time. So if I go here... you now have passed through us 3 times. You will not be allowed to advance any further. We have warned you, foolish demon. Leave this instant. Oh. Well, this ain't so bad, actually, because I have Pisaka here with Liftoma. So this is actually not that bad, actually. So let me just see what's up with this. Oh, there's actually a chest here. What's in it? You obtained Smoke Bolt ×5. Is that it? Yeah, this is... We get to see the skull. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay, so we can actually just go back and then it'll be fine. So let's talk to this guy. I hear that you can buy demons with unique abilities somewhere around here, but now I'm lost. What do I do? I don't know, go forwards. Or I guess south. You are only permitted to use this one more time. Let's go south again. Okay. So we are not allowed to advance any further. However... Oh, there's a guy here. Oh, Shady Broker, you're pretty strong. I'll sell you something special. Interested? Here's what I'm selling. The strongest elephant you ever saw with proper power, demon. In battle, he'll bust out attacks that'll crush any enemy. I'm asking for 200,000 marker. I know it's kinda high, but it's well worth the price. So you want it? Yeah, I'll take it. I actually grinded up a ton of marker from all that grinding, so sure. Excellent choice. You purchased a demon from the Shady Broker. So let's see what we got. It's probably, yep, a Gurmakala. And you have Binding Cry, Chaos Blade, Might, Bright Might, Dark Might, Attack All, Focus, and Pierce. We're about to see what's beyond level 99, and that is... level 99. Well, so that does mean we can actually increase our stats completely past the limits. Because 99 doesn't seem to be the cap. It means we can get every stat to 40 if we really want to. So I know it's a little ridiculous that I am max level now, but I did this for good reason because I really wanted to test out Metatron. I also leveled up his stats. I actually ran out of money to actually fuse into him. But we will now go to those 3 pillars once and for all. Ride the cube. And I suppose I could show my team off before I go up to the pillars, so let me do that real quick. So this is how I'm looking right now. And then my teammate, Raido, is going to be joining me in the opening of the final boss. Metatron is here, of course, for the buffs. And then we have Rangda here for double debilitate and also Dekaja if the enemy decides to buff themselves as well. And I think it'll be great. Because we have Dekaja, Dakunda, we got tons of debilitates, we got lots of buffs and debuffs. It's gonna go amazing. So let's put in the stones. I'll just go to the left one first. Insert the Earth Stone. You offered the Earth Stone. Ah. Now the pillars are glowing. You offered the Nether Stone. And now, the center pillar. You offered the Heaven Stone. Now what's gonna happen? Is there gonna be, like, a revelation that I'm actually halfway?
Yourself worthy. Come to me.
This seems like it's it. Let's enter the light. Ride. Will you go to Kagatsuchi? Yes, I will. Let's see what's at the top. We got a cutscene here, so it must be important. I can't believe it. This entire journey, 40 episodes, we're finally at the end. Gee, that's pretty bright. It's almost like I'm looking at the sun.
How can you be the one standing before me?
Well, you got a problem with me?
For what purpose have you been chosen?
I don't know.
You, with a heart that follows no rule. The bearer of unnamed reason.
Unnamed reason, huh?
Your heart longs for the kingdom of freedom. A world that has no set future.
Ah.
Will you disregard the world's past sins to pursue such an ideal?
Yeah.
The Great Will once granted the world freedom, in hopes that it would evolve to a new level.
How'd that go?
However, it was that freedom which gave rise to evil, brought darkness, and led the world to destruction.
Yeah.
Freedom is the seed of disaster. Its sole fruit is ruin.
Hey, don't worry, we'll just get another demi-fiend to save it.
I will not allow the world to be doomed to failure.
Don't worry.
My power was meant for one who sought the world's rebirth, upholding a worthy reason.
Eh, it's kind of boring though.
But you have become a slave of freedom, like that fallen angel.
Ah, which one?
Begone, demon. My light, searing with anger, shall wipe you from existence.
I got that nullify light. You can't harm me with my wonderful Magatama that I did max out, by the way. And now we are fighting the sun itself. So, what we're gonna do first is definitely debilitate here. If Rangda goes second, okay, cool. Actually going last, that's actually very great. So what I can do is we're just gonna do double debilitate right off the bat, right here, just so all of your stats are very much lowered. So now I can focus on buffs now, so I can probably just raise physical attack. And I need to, let's just use Raito's attack here, or, yeah, I'll do his attack right here. Let's just hit. Okay, pretty easy 1000 damage right off the bat. Mericadine, that's fine. Because that is a fire move, we got some blocks there. So I will now focus because I now know that I'm pretty much free to go for almighty damage with Frykugel. And I'm going to keep going for Tarukaja to increase my attack stat. And Rangda also has it as well. But I also want to greatly lower your defense. So now you have completely destroyed defense right now. So now if I go for a Frykugel, it should be a maximum damage until I max out my attack, of course. And we get 5,000 damage. No crit though, so it's unfortunate. Normal hit. Okay, normal hit on me, but I'm fine. Okay. So that is almighty damage, considering the fact that I literally nullify everything except for almighty, so we know what that is. So we could just go for more debilitates. I'll also just keep increasing my attack until it says limit reach. And I'll just pass with you for now, and then let's go for another Tarukaja. Limit reach, physical attack increase, so that means we were probably at the limit. Do I focus Hardy Effect? Yes, I do. So I should be safe because I lowered his attack so much. Let's go for one more Frykugel here. I also have Endure if I ever need it. 6,900 or 6,094. Oh, base shift. Mega Dolan, that's fine. Nice. Oh yeah, because we also lowered your accuracy, that actually just misses entirely. So we don't even need moves like Sukukaja anyways. But we do have it if we need it. I will do a prayer here actually, just to keep myself healthy, of course. And then Raito can probably go for... I guess he can just pass for now, because I want Rangda to use the Kaja to get rid of the attack that I gave him with Raito's taunt. And now, because I have focus active, I will go for another Frykugel. Crit. Nice, 7,000 on a crit. So that means I can do one more action here, which is, I can't just go for Makakaja at this point. So now, if we ever have to worry about any removal of stats, we have both options of the main party having attacks and the enemy having completely lowered defenses. And also we have a new phase here of a face. So this only means that I have to be careful of what I do now. Oh, and the music changed. Nice. Okay, let's keep going for Makakaja. And Raito can go for probably a crit with Yoshitsune for some damage. Nice, 2,000 on the crit, and we get another turn, so let's go for a Prominence, just to see if fire's available here. So we can use fire, very nice, so that means our Makakajas aren't to waste. And if we have focus active, we will go for one more Frykugel. Boom, 9,000, almost 10,000 damage. Very nice. We're doing so much damage to this guy. Let's go for one more Makakaja. Just so our magic we can just keep using it. Oh, Dragon Eye, that is always a terrifying thing to see. Okay, Ice, this is fine. He can freeze us, which is a problem. Fire's fine. And then we get another Argonaut. Okay, we're all good. So, because of Debilitate completely destroying his defenses, we kind of just have this in the bag. Yeah. So now, I'm pretty sure all the stats are completely in the gutter right now. So all we have to do at this point is raise our own attacks, which I'm pretty sure we have maximum physical attack at this point. The only thing we have left to do now is magic attack as well. So, unfortunately I didn't get double hit there, but it's not like it really matters if I'm doing so much damage with Rakugo on the physical side. How much HP does this guy have anyways? Because I know it's going to be a lot, because he's the final boss after all, so it has to be a ton, if I had to guess. So a normal hit, which is almighty. Oh, it's on everybody. Okay, this is bad, actually. Oh. And it's over. Oh, I dodged? I dodged? I thought I was dead. So we have 2 deaths here, but this should be okay as long as I'm able to pass and then summon in the rest of the team, basically. Even though he has completely lowered attack, I still need more defense, which Ongyoki does have, so I can increase my own defense if I need to. That was almost horrendous. I thought I over-prepared. No, I haven't. But I still have the backup team, Ongyoki and Lilith, who, Ongyoki can actually use Sukukaja, and also the one that raises defense. I forgot what it was. I was gonna say, is it Dekaja? No. I'll just have to look at it again. But let's keep going for passes here. And we're gonna have to be very careful with how we use our own HP draining attacks. So let's increase Makakaja here, because only Metatron has the magic damage at this point. Infinite Light. What is this? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, but it's the end of the turn, so it's fine. Metatron can heal. What was it? Oh, Rakukaja, that's what it was. I need to definitely use some Rakukajas, because I'm taking so many damage here. And we're going to go for a Prayer here to fully heal. And then, what I can do is actually pass, so I can go for a Focus here. So next turn I can attack, but for now I'm going to keep raising my defense here, so I don't get completely destroyed by the giant AoEs. Whatever you say, buddy. Oh, it's player's turn. That makes me worried. You're gonna do a big move, aren't you? Well, let's go for a Rakugo, because I think I used Focus last turn. Yes, I did. So I did a lot of damage there. And we're gonna keep going for a Rakukaja. One more Rakukaja and we should be good. I'm still worried about when he's gonna remove our buffs and debuffs. I'm very worried about that. So we'll just keep passing. And we're gonna raise magic once more, so now Metatron should be able to be a DPS now. And I'm gonna pass just so I can go for one more Rakukaja, so we should be at limit reach here, so +4 defense. Infinite Light should not be doing nearly as much damage at this point. Yeah, that's a massive difference. Oh my. So, do not sleep on stat buffs. These are really good. And imagine if I didn't even lower his attack. That is insane. So we're going to keep raising our evasion here at this point, because we don't have any evasion at the moment, except for we're at +2, I believe. So let's go for a Prominence here, so we can do some damage without risking our health. Okay, about 3,000 there. I think he has some magic resist, actually, as well. Let's just go for... Oh, he's shaking, actually. So that means he's almost dead, huh? Okay. Let me go for a Focus, then. Alright, let's see what he does this time. Dragon Eye, that is always a bad sign, because we could probably die here. Yep, AoE attack. Okay, we got some evasion. Miss Endine. Okay, we block. Wait, that's fine. And one more attack here, which we do have some evasion here, so evasion is actually very good. We've actually dodged some attacks here. Please crit. Okay, 6,000. I actually see some blocks flying off them. Yeah, I love that animation. That's a really cool animation. So let's go for a Sukukaja. So we should be at +3, I believe, and we're going to go for a prayer here. And then we're going to probably pass into another focus, so I can go for a big hit next turn at full HP, so I should be very much fine for any attacks that come my way. Okay, is he going to remove our buffs at any time soon? I hope not. Okay, it's our turn, so that means we can go for a Fragkugel. Crit will be huge. Oh! Okay, we got it. Nice. Okay. That was almost a disaster on that one turn. That is so lucky.
You wish me to unleash my power when all reasons have been forsaken?
Yes.
The kingdom you would create promises nothing but suffering.
I don't know. I mean, we kind of had this normal world before, haven't we? You better call me what I am. I'm a demi-fiend. This guy's falling apart. Crumbling. Like a statue after I punch him. And now the bright light is shining even brighter. Ooh. Are we making the new world? I could do a my eyes joke here, but... Ooh.
Hey, are you listening?
Where am I? What's going on?
Let's get a move on. You know she'll get mad if we keep her waiting.
Hey, you're normal. Oh, was this a dream? Hey, I got my hoodie back. Let's go. Oh, what is that computer? I had one of those. It was a Macintosh. Not sure if that's a Macintosh, though. You can't even tell because there's no logo on it. Oh well. You received a new email. Oh, is it from my teacher?
Hello there. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, it was. Hello, Yuko.
I'm actually a lot better myself. It won't be long until I leave this hospital for good.
Ah. The alligator crocodile
my
thing!
Doubts and fears have caused you all a lot of trouble.
What is that? I remember
Yet
you.
you overcame all obstacles and saved me.
You said a crocodile? I think it is. Yeah, because they were like a lot flatter or something like that. I don't know.
There was a time I thought there was no hope left in this world.
And bye-bye crocodile alligator thing. I think it was a crocodile,
But
actually, yeah.
It turns out that was just how I felt about myself.
Hey, it's this guy!
Now that I've
And
gained
that
a
other
different
guy.
perspective, I can move forward again in life. After
So,
all, you have to change yourself in order to change the world.
this is after.
What am I saying? You already know all this.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because it seems like it was like before the
wasn't for
conception,
you,
but this is like directly
wouldn't
after.
even be
Kind of
here
normal,
right
actually. Yeah. I get to see my friends again. Sorry for killing you two, by the way. An old world, new world view. Recreate the world as we know it. Achievement. And we get the credits. Okay. So I will say, this game, very cool. I absolutely adore the combat system. The grinding is not really that bad either. I did play the entire game on normal, and I think that was actually a very good start for me to get into the Shin Megami Tensei series, because I've never played a single Persona game, never played a single Shin Megami Tensei game. I don't think I've played a single Atlas game ever. Like, the only exposure I have to this is, well, Smash Bros. With Joker, and a little bit of Persona 5 YouTube videos, but I haven't really seen much of that either. I've mainly been playing other games, kind of like Earthbound, Octopath, the Mario & Luigi series. I guess Pokemon, if you'd really count that as like a turn-based RPG, which it kind of is. I've also played most of Final Fantasy V. I still need to beat the final boss in that game. I've never gone back to it. I don't know why, but I loved the Blue Mage in that game. But I am very interested in playing another Shin Megami Tensei game, so I might, directly after this, just hop straight into Shin Megami Tensei V. I was going to try out Clair Obscur 33, which was like a very recent game that came out this year, I believe, which was also like a turn-based game. However, I didn't buy it when it was a sale, so I guess I'll have to wait until then. But for now, I'll continue playing, probably with my sister. We're going to play some multiplayer games every Monday, basically. And Wednesday and Friday, I'll continue with my own Let's Play of any game I choose, which most likely will be Shin Megami Tensei V, as I probably already said. But I also really like the side content in Shin Megami Tensei III, because there was like the 4 Onis, there was also the Benda Shrine, like all those mini-bosses. They were really cool. I do like their gimmicks, and I really like the boss gimmicks, honestly. The fact that you can't just go full physical the entire game, because they'll just block or reflect you, and you gotta experiment with magic builds. And also the fusion as well. The very first time I saw Matador, I didn't even know that blocking just passed the enemy's turns. So the fact that I brought 2 guys that were weak to wind there and then extended Matador's turn and it gave me my first death, that was pretty much my first experience to real combat in the Shin Megami Tensei series. The press turn system is what I'm really talking about there. Because the press turn system, honestly, is probably one of my favorite turn-based battle systems ever, really. It's so cool being rewarded for getting crits and also exploiting the enemy's weaknesses as well. It is so nice. And it's also pretty balanced because the enemy can do that to you too, so it's not like completely one-sided and easy. Even though I did play on this on normal. There still was, I think, 3 deaths total. I've died a total of 3 times the entire playthrough. Almost a 4th if I got hit by that one attack that the final boss did. That was terrifying. I was so cocky too. It would have been hilarious. Hey, there's Chiaki. Or whatever it is, Ball. They're definitely the same person though. Very nice guitar in the background as well. I love the area themes. Like, right at the start, when you first start the game, before the conception, that overworld theme was super nice. And it was actually kind of funny that the first 2 episodes where my microphone was very quiet compared to the audio, you got to hear that song very clearly. So that's at least a benefit for the poor microphone quality there. Hopefully, microphone quality does not mess up when I play Shin Megami Tensei V. I'm definitely gonna have to adjust the settings there too. Hello, Armin. Still one of the coolest designs in this game, honestly. Metatron and the Beelzebub guy, the Death Flies guy, he had a pretty cool design too. Like those 2 in the 4th and 5th Kalpa, respectively. They're also very cool looking. And the final boss too. It's not my favorite design, but I do think the giant head, it definitely works, because there's also another game I played, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where they also have, I guess, spoiler warning for that game. There's a big floating head that you fight in the second, or not really second phase, there's a lot of phases in that final boss, but the halfway point, basically, you do fight a floating head. Oh, Demon Warrior, complete the game on normal. There we go. And that is the end of the credits, then. You have chosen to follow your will and tread the path of thorns, like myself. In time, your true adversary will appear before you. Until that day, stay strong. Save endgame data. The Demon Compendium will carry over when you restart this file. Oh, that's pretty cool, like a New Game Plus thing. Yeah, sure, I'll save. Into the first slot. Nah, what if my data corrupts? I'm just gonna save the last slot. Yep. Previous data will be overwritten to create a New Game Plus file. Will you overwrite the file? Yes. New cycle. Cycle 2. Oh. Oh, and you see in the middle there, that's what those 5 cube things are for. Oh! This whole time I'm playing this game, I never really realized what that meant. So right there, in the middle, I believe that is the teacher. I believe? So that is our reason there. So that is the end of Shin Megami Tensei III, permanently, unless you want to see me do the other endings, which, well, I'd have to restart the game for that, except for maybe the 5th Kalpa ending I could probably do as well. But if you really want to see that, like, comment, maybe I'll return to that, but I will be going straight into Shin Megami Tensei V. See you then. Bye-bye.